Good afternoon and welcome to this special edition of AACS 15 Sports. Today the game is field hockey as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Milford Scarlet Hawks. Attleboro and we're having one of the most successful field hockey seasons in a very, very long time here at Attleboro under Coach Lindsay Antunes. They come into this game with a record of 8 wins, 5 losses, a tie. In the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League, they are 8-4. They have lost 2 games to 2 of the powers in the Hockomock League. Franklin 8-1, and their last game, Canton 3-0. Earlier this year against Franklin, which is the number 1 team, I believe, or number 2 team in the Globe behind Walpole. Here at home, they lost to Franklin 1-0, and they're one of only 3 teams to actually score against Franklin this year. Franklin number 1 in the Hawk 5 on HockomockSports.com. Canton at number 2. King Philip at number 3. Attleboro at number 4. We've never seen him that high. Milford under Coach Tim Dowd, a Coyle Cassidy grad, where he played ice hockey. They are 1-11 on the season. The good news is they have one of the best goaltenders in the league, and Maddie Hunt. Lindsay Antunes and Laura Urko, her assistant, were raving about Maddie before the game, how she squares up to the ball so well, her quickness. And they say, Ned, her kick saves, she clears the ball farther than any goalie in the league. But unfortunately for Milford, they've had a lot of trouble finding the back of the net. They've scored 2 goals on the season and allowed 50. Attleboro has scored 47 goals on the season and allowed 26. The leading scorer in the Hockomock League this year, whoops, and the wind blowing in the press box, there goes my program. The leading scorer this year is for Franklin, as usual. That's Caitlin Carney, who has 23 goals and 11 assists for 34 points. Madison Ellis of the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, second in the league in scoring so far. She's got 17 goals and 11 assists for 28 points. Coach Antunes was telling me that Maddie thinks it's 29 points on the season, but the official number is 28. We'll find out. Sarah Mcmahon, who playing on the left side this year, after being on the right side her earlier years, she has 9 goals, 8 assists for 17 points. Amelia Westwater has 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points. Olivia Hillman, 4 goals, 5 assists for 9 points. She's number 5. And Coach Antunes said Olivia's been the most underrated player, keeps playing well every game and never gets mentioned in the paper. And Emma Briggs, 6 goals, 1 assist for 7 points. Ava Haggerty in goal, 14 games, 122 saves. That's number 3 in the league, behind Hunt for Milford, Gannon for Taunton. And Attleboro on the rush. Her goals against average, just 1.86. It's the fewest goals Attleboro's allowed I can remember in a long time, Ned.
Yeah, though the team is just head and shoulders above where they've been in the past. Tribute to the program.
Yep.
Not to the level of the competition. It's not that they're playing easy people this year.
No. Well, no, it's the Hockomock League.
Right. Well, no, leagues could have a down year, but that's not what's happening this year.
Right, exactly.
They have come up, not that the league has come down.
Exactly right. And so it's 4 15-minute quarters for the Bombardiers. Again, head coach Lindsay Antunes. In her 8th year, Laura Urko in her 3rd year as the assistant. There's a centering pass. In front, shot. First save of the game with the right foot by Hunt.
Corner.
Yep. Saves. And first penalty corner for the Bombardiers. Forgot to set my little stat sheet up there.
But you do have your multicolored pen with you.
Yes, I'm nothing without my multicolored pen. Up top, Ellis. Kind of a miss-hit, tapped by Mcmahon. No headband today, sporting braids curled in the top of her head. She's number 11 in the white. So that's a second save for Hunt.
Again, a good kick save, not very far, but not lifted at all.
Yep.
So there's no risk of being called for dangerous lift. That's what's hard for a keeper. It's easy to kick it. It's very hard to kick it low. Milford
in the offensive end. Trying to see what formation the Bombardiers are in today. Usually it's a 4-diamond-2, 2 defenders. Midfielders set up in a diamond formation and 4 forwards. Ava Haggerty, as we said, the goaltender. There's McMahon on the far side, coming into the middle. Landers, Siobhan Landers, whose father is heavily involved in the youth program in town, I just learned today. Oh, one off the foot, I believe, is that Attleboro's number 2, Kaylin Coleman, who's back. You can tell by either the number 2 in the back of her jersey or the big black glove in her right hand from when she broke a finger earlier this year at Mansfield.
Well, there's a lot of players who play with a glove all the time.
Yeah.
It's because one of the interesting rules of field hockey is when your hand's on the stick, your hand is part of the stick.
Yeah.
You can, so you can get hurt, and it's your fault.
Landers putting pressure on number 2 for Milford, Bethel. Oh, that's number 6, excuse me. Sophia Soares, a junior defender. And our officials, that one in the picture right there, that's E. Tyler Bullock. Played high school baseball down in Fort Worth, Texas. Entry pass, just missing Ellis, cleared away in front. Shot from a tough angle is Hillman. Ellis with a rebound. 2 saves in there, wow.
And that's amazing that didn't hit anybody's foot with all those bodies.
Yes. So Hillman, again, with a nice entry. And there's Landers. But I learned from Renee McVeigh, you remember her daughter, 2 years on the varsity. She's involved in the youth program. The youth program under Christine Viveros started years ago. Ross Landers, Siobhan's father now, number 10. He's a big mover and shaker in that. But this is the first Attleboro varsity senior class that came through the Attleboro youth lacrosse program.
Field hockey.
Field hockey, excuse me.
Possibly lacrosse too.
Yes, but I think that explains a little bit, Ned, why this team. Again, there's been great players here. Emily Houle, of course, Myers, Grace Mayer, Anna Beck, of course, who's now at Franklin Pierce, whose father's at the game today. Said Anna might be watching the game. Hello, Anna. Health sciences major at Franklin Pierce. But they've had great players over the year, but this is easily the deepest team they've had. I mean, they've never been in the Hawk 5 before, and they've been there for most of the season this year.
Well, doing development at youth level is in all sports is good.
Yeah.
Field hockey has nowhere near the club system that soccer does. Everybody in the world can easily find a soccer club that fits their schedule. That is not true of field hockey.
Hillman with a takeaway from Douglas. Going down the right wing. That was nice defensive work there by Milford's number 13. There's Douglas again. Hillman's pass. Didn't quite get enough on that. Broken up by Milford. Whoops, number 14. Rats don't have a number 14 in my program. Had to handwrite it from their scorebook. Defensively for the Bombardiers, there's Jordan Croteau, the senior midfielder who's outstanding. Attleboro's captains, number 7, Amelia Westwater, number 9, Trinity Harrison, an outstanding defender, and of course Madison Ellis, who can play anywhere. She'll be playing college lacrosse at East Stroudsburg. Nice steal by number 5, Portez for Milford. Quick transition. Landers has the ball swept away. I believe that was Stella Ports. Heard that stick smack up here, Ned.
Right. Well, the official, at least on this side, he's been the one most involved with the play, because where it is definitely allowing advantage. When you see him raise his hand, it means, hey, I saw something.
Yeah.
Penalty corner again.
Abby Owens is number 3 for the Bombardiers. Entered that ball in front of the net. So this is the second penalty corner for the Bombardiers. Let's see who does the insert. Looks like number 7, Amelia Westwater. And again, she's got 10 points on the season, 3 goals, 7 assists. Ellis stops it for McMahon, left side. Shot doesn't get through. Blocked by the Milford player. Can't read the number in the back of her jersey, though.
No, argued it went out straight.
Yeah.
16-yard hit, so Milford ball.
Excuse me?
Not sure how it did that, but that was what the official saw.
Yeah. Oh, what was Ms. Delidio's first name? She's at URI. And I'm not sure if she's playing field hockey or lacrosse there. She was another one of the great players I should have mentioned from the past. Nice defensive block there by Milford. Again, that's number 13, Jordan Douglas, the junior. Out of bounds, and here comes Siobhan Landers. Tipped ahead by Coleman, number 2. Hillman gets it in front. Ellis trying to get a backhand shot off. Swing and a miss. And look at Madison Ellis stay with that play. Milford clears it successfully, though. From the defensive line, swept back in. I think that was Jordan Mooney. Chasing after that, Kaylin Coleman, freshman. The official on the far side of the field is Gary Slickman. He grew up playing his high school sports closer to Central Mass, our territory, Ned. Wayland High School.
But I assume he didn't play field hockey.
No.
It's the one sport where you see a lot of male officials who didn't play the sport.
Yeah.
Because it actually is an official male high school sport in Massachusetts now.
Really? 7-on-7 ride. Another save.
Oh.
Wow, 5th of the game already for Maddie Hunt.
Yeah, they authorized 7v7. I don't know if anybody's actually playing it.
Yeah.
They just authorized it.
Well, I think that's a much better alternative than what went on at Somerset Berkeley, where they had 2 boys on their varsity, outstanding players, but one of them, the coach's son, 39 goals, bigger, stronger, faster than everyone on the field. Oh, he must have been so proud.
As far as I know, the boys are still not prohibited from playing. They just have another option. The school gives it. Another corner.
3rd corner for the Bombardiers. And again, the way the insert is so important, and it's usually taken by number 7, Westwater.
It's getting out there faster than the fly.
Yes.
It's nice if it got out there faster.
Ellis, long smack, and scores. So the goal for Madison Ellis. For Maddie, that is her 18th goal of the season. For Westwater, her 8th assist. 4:57 to go. Ned, that was a bullet.
That's the way penalty corners are supposed to work. There's this extra rule that you can hit it, but not over 16 inches high, which is the height of those black boards.
Yeah.
You hit the blackboard, it means it wasn't over 16 inches high. Otherwise, you can't line up and shoot it like that. But
yeah,
that's the way you want a penalty corner to go.
1-0 Bombardiers, and man, that had some mustard on that one.
Yeah. No.
So Attleboro's 6th shot on goal, 1st goal of the game. Tim Dowd, the Milford coach, again played ice hockey at Coyle Cassidy in Taunton. Sad to say that high school no longer exists.
Ooh, good work there. Is that the person we don't know who it is?
That's number 14, Jordan Croteau, and I'm trying to see
I meant the Milford player.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
I think that might be the Milford 14.
Oh, rats. Well, yeah, we don't try to get that name at halftime.
Maybe not, but
Drop down. That was Hillman again with a play. Attleboro trying to fast break. Broken up by the Scarlet Hawks. Nice work. Nora DeRozier transitioning Attleboro from the defense to the offense down the right wing as she gets by Soares. Crossing pass in front. That's number 24 who broke that up for Milford. Bontempo. Carmela Bontempo, a senior defender.
You gave a foot outside the circle, so it's Attleboro ball.
I was going to say Landers, a quick restart, a little bit too quick for the referee, Tyler Bullock.
Not quite in the right place.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, quite a bit not in the right place. Not being picky, just.
Quick flick, a wrist shot like by Jordan Croteau. Another corner for the Bombardiers.
Milford foot.
Yep. So. I want to put that last corner in a red mark because they scored off that one. 1-0 Attleboro, 3:10 to go, first period. See if this goes to Ellis. No, that went to Ellis. quickly to McMahon, but not much on that, and the flyer comes out for Milford, number
Right.
13.
I think they missed what the plan was there, because it looked like it was a quick hit back to her, because it's got to go outside the circle and go in.
Yep.
But she was going away instead of forward.
Jordan Douglas with the defensive play for Milford, and I know it's in the first quarter here, but we've mentioned Jordan's name quite a bit. I think she knows what she's doing out there. Yeah. 5th penalty corner for the Bombardiers. Insert, not as much on that one. Ellis to Sarah. Backhand shot. More good work by Bontempo. That looked like a bit of a push, but they let it go. DeRozier, looked like she was going to shoot. Pass to Landers. Landers fires it home.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like, no, Landers is going to get the assist. Oh, there they go. They're handing the ball to Landers, so she did get the goal. Okay.
Right. Tradition in field hockey is the one who scored. Makes life easier for the officials.
Yes.
You don't have to figure it out yourself.
Siobhan Landers with a goal. And was that entry past Hillman? I'm not sure. I know I said it, but darn that short-term memory loss. Well, I'll put a question mark next to Hillman. But 2-0 Bombardiers. That goal comes with 2:08 to go in the first period. Forgot to write down the time of that first goal. There's Ellis down the left wing. 4 players. Coach Lindsay Antunes brought 4 of their swing players who play both varsity and JV up for this game. Olivia Bissett, actually, she came up earlier this season. She's been with the varsity for a while now. The freshman, Chloe Newman, wearing number 16 for the Bombardiers, has come up. Bailey Ellis, Maddie's younger sister. She's a sophomore, and number 21, Kelsey Hodson. You'll see them later on if things go well for the Bombardiers. Croteau with a shot inside. Is that another save?
Yes, not the same, and a beautiful clear.
Yep.
Legal height, quite a bit to it. And then touched by Attleboro, so it becomes a 16-yard hit instead of a long hit.
So Milford in possession. Breaking that up was DeRozier, the freshman, Nora.
But he's so close together there.
Yeah. Landers to DeRozier. To number 8, Mooney. In front is Ellis. Went for the late pass to Hillman.
He gave a corner, I think.
Yeah.
Or,
6th penalty corner. And 25 seconds to go. This time the insert will be made by number 5, Olivia Hillman.
Trent, end of the quarter, move up. Trent, move up.
And that was Sarah McMahon who got the insert. And now on the backhand turning is Westwater to the left side. Shot scores. So Westwater with the assist. And that looks like Hillman with a goal. So Westwater's 2nd assist. Wow. So Westwater with 2 points on the game now, a goal and an assist. No, excuse me, 2 assists. Goal scored by Madison Ellis.
That'll be the quarter.
Yep, Siobhan Landers. And that was number 5, Olivia Hillman. So for Hillman, that's her 5th goal of the season. She now has 10 points. 3-0 Bombardiers after 1 period. Ned.
Going as expected, unfortunately for Milford. They haven't really crossed the half line. They're defending fairly well, but if you're doing nothing but defending, eventually you lose, especially on the penalty corner.
We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
We have a new underwriter here at AACS 15 Sports. If you're looking for an option to feed your family tonight, consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 North Attleboro. See, Ned, they're polite. They don't demand we go to Rico's. They're just asking us to consider. Very polite.
Very polite.
Open since 1971 and a supporter of high school sports in the area, Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones. And we had the argument last week, is it calzones or calzones? We don't know. But we do know
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or...
We do know they're all made in-store using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They sleep in a bit on Sunday. They're open from 12 noon to 10 p.m. on Sunday. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296. 508-695-1296. Rico's Pizza. Put the field mic up. Milford in their red uniforms, white numerals in print, black trim. Attleboro in their white jerseys, royal blue skirts, numbers and trim. There we go. Excuse me. So at halftime, Ned, I'm going to find out if that was Hillman who assisted on that second goal. Attleboro starting. Matty Ellis knocks the ball deep. Cleared by Jordan Douglas in the midfield, who has been very active for the Hawks. Leaping over the ball, number 3, Abby Owens.
It's one of the talents you got to develop in field hockey is hopping.
Yes.
There's an argument that a good field hockey player never gets hit in the foot except when they want to. You know, it's a sort of equivalent of a technical foul in soccer. Ooh, it hit my foot. I get a chance to reset while you can break up your drive.
Not enough on that clear. Taken in by number 6, Tina Lamb for the Bombardiers. There's Hillman, right? No, that was number 3, excuse me, Owens. All the way through. Ooh, Matty Ellis just misses wide.
16-yard.
Was it about this weekend?
And that's retrieving the ball behind the net. Carmela Bontempo.
I thought it was on the schedule for just Thursday.
And then her other defensive partner to the goaltender's right, our left. Her number's crinkled up on the back of her jersey, and I want to give her credit, but I can't read her number. Kept in by Lamb. That's Bontempo. Stolen again by Lamb, reading the passing lanes well. On that is Hillman, backhanded pass. Boy, there are tight quarters in there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Another corner for the Bombardiers.
Milford foot.
And what we've seen, the difference between the absolutely elite teams in the league, like Franklin, Canton, King Philip, Attleboro, right at that next level, is the ability in those tight quarters to have quick, accurate passing.
Right. Keeping your feet out of the way, knowing where the other person is and getting it to them.
Briggs with a long shot. Rebound, score, Hillman. And that was a nice save off the left pad of Maddie Hunt, but Hillman was there to put it home. So that's an assist for Madison Briggs. Goal for Hillman, her second in a row. 4-0 Bombardiers.
And field hockey, as a reminder, a goal doesn't count unless it's shot from inside the circle.
Yeah.
16-yard invisible line on the field and under these conditions, which means you tend to have a lot of people jammed in the front if you get time to do it.
And Ned is a former field hockey official. And speaking of the youth program in Attleboro, your wife Celeste started the youth program in Westboro for
I'm not sure
field hockey.
started, but ran it for a good while.
for many years.
But it was a middle school age, program.
The first year I covered field hockey amongst all the other sports here, I wasn't aware of that rule. And boy, did that confuse me when a goaltender stepped out of the way and let the ball go by. And that's when I realized I got to get someone in here who knows field hockey, and that's when I called you and you joined me. I know the game much better now, but those first few games were talk about.
Used to argue it was an easy sport to officiate because nobody, including the officials, knew the rules, especially the parents.
Yes.
So they couldn't complain.
Exactly. The parents, and the parents are catching up as well. More of the parents know what the rules are. But yes, I've talked to field hockey officials about that, how there's less parental complaining in field hockey because nobody knew the rules.
Right.
And the rules, it's, most sports, the rules are set, and it's a big deal when there's a rule change. Every year they update the rules, the game. There are far fewer whistles in field hockey than there used to be. Ned, you pointed out how the self-pass on a restart was an important change.
Right.
That ball went off the foot of Hillman, I thought. See that, Ned? Now even I can be critical.
You're right. Field hockey rule systems at the high school, they start making tryout changes at the international level.
Yep.
They move to college, they move to high school. Usually takes 2-3 years for them to move down, but people know they're coming.
Yep.
And they know whether they're any good.
Marley Young, number 13, in for the Bombardiers. A restart by Milford's number 13, Jordan Douglas. Nice steal by Olivia Hillman. Hillman ahead to Madison Ellis. Good stick control for Maddie. Nice spin. Cross broken up by Bontempo. No, it gets through Bontempo. Kicked away by Maddie Hunt. Boy, that was quick, huh, Ned?
Right. Okay, he's calling that a long hit.
Okay.
Which means they get it on the 25-yard line. It's a difference of whether it went over the sideline or the end line.
Yep.
Having been, quote, accidentally, unquote, hit by the defense.
Yeah.
Keeper's allowed to kick it that way without being considered
intentional.
deliberate.
Yep.
If a defender deliberately does that, it's a penalty corner.
Well, the keeper's deliberately
Defending.
Yeah, exactly. Not deliberately knocking it out. Westwater will start. Quick defense there by Milford. And again, if you don't explode into it, that's going to happen. Nice work. Is that 12 or 15? Broken up by Lamb. That was 12 for Milford. Don't have her on my program either. Rats. How can you not have programs in that? Stunning. They do have names listed on hawksports.com, but no numbers assigned to them.
Well, there might be people if they brought them up from JV. And then,
yeah, could be. But they were very kind in letting me, one of the JV players going over the scorebook with me, and I counted. There were 17 names in the scorebook. There were 17 names on my sheet, but obviously number 14 and number 12 were added after that.
Yeah, they're not.
Yep.
I believe the MIA rules are less specific on the scorebook anymore.
Yeah.
On that they don't have to be there ahead of time. They used to be they have to be there ahead of time.
Yeah. Ooh.
Which nobody wants to manage in a game.
That was number 22, Wheelock. Kay Wheelock getting knocked down. Hopefully she's okay as she gets up slowly. Tina Lamb with the ball.
No, I think I don't think she's okay.
I think they should blow the whistle. The players realized before the officials. And that's, again, Ned, another example how when I become benevolent czar, we're changing the phrase sportsmanship to sportswomenship.
Right.
Because they show so much more of it. They compete just as hard. But there's so much more sportsmanship. And the whistle hadn't blown. Tina Lamb had the ball. And Attleboro basically stopped moving.
Right. They knew she was hurt and knew she needed attention.
Exactly. Pat Dunn comes out in the field. He's the Attleboro trainer. We'll take a quick break and be back on AACS 15 Sports. 4-0 Bombardiers. 8:49 to go. First half.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Dave Angel, our cameraman, on top of the press box, unless the breeze blows him off. Peter Bray running on graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Another nice defensive play by number 14 for Milford, and then followed up by number 8, Stephanie Wong. There's Tina Lamb. Wong tips it away. Wins that battle with Attleboro's Abby Owens, but Abby gets it back. Lamb follows up. Pass inside, turning and shooting is number 13, Young. Westwater. Shot gets through. Kicked away by Hunt.
Nice kick clear.
8 save. And again, Coach Lindsay Antunes, our assistant Laura Urko, we were talking before the game about how good Madison Hunt is in goal. The quickness, always square to the ball, and the most effective kick saves in the league. They say for her to have a kick save and have the ball end up near the 15, 20-yard line is not rare. Long cross by number 14, Jordan Croteau. Number 4 out there for Attleboro now. I'm going to have to get her number. She's one of the call-ups we missed.
Milford ball, I guess.
Milford with the ball in the Attleboro end. Their deepest penetration, just their 3rd time over the 50. Sarah McMahon trying to get the ball out. I have a McMahon story in a second. Usually she wears different colored headbands for us, not today. Hillman defended well by number 7 for the Scarlet Hawks, Ashlyn Ringo. That's a great name. As a broadcaster, that's a fun name to say. Hillman gets away from Wong. Over to number 15, Aylin Bassett, the freshman. Cleared out of there. Stopped by Bassett. Pass to Marley Young is a bit too long.
Over the end for 16 yards.
And prior, the nice defensive play by Milford, I believe that was Sophia Soares, the junior. That's her number 6. Boy, coming up to 6:10 to go, first half.
Getting, I think, a rotation of subs in for Attleboro. Can feel like he subs on the fly, doesn't stop. It makes it tough for us to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Between not always readable numbers and
Paige Parento is now in for the Bombardiers. Cleared away by number 9 for Attleboro, Trinity Harrison.
he didn't blow a whistle, just let them sort it out themselves.
Yeah.
But if it hadn't sorted out right, he would have. He did see the foot.
Kaylin Coleman. Swing and a miss. By the way, Red Sox Astros, game 4 tonight.
Right. Looks like a done deal, but
Well, we'll see. It's only 2 games to 1, but the Astros pitching does seem shredded.
well, if you're a stats guy, supposedly 80% of the time, 3rd game winner wins. So
It's only 78% of the time, Ned. Don't exaggerate.
well, probably just changes after this series too.
Number 21, Kelsey Hodgson is in for the Bombardiers, broken up by the unknown number 14. Little back and forth ball in the midfield. And again, number 20, Megan Ferreira's out there. Lindsay Antunes going deep to her bench, much quicker than Franklin did in their 8-1 victory over Attleboro last week. Attleboro was the first team to score against Franklin this season. They've only allowed 5 goals in the game here at Tozer Cassidy, their 3rd game of the year. Attleboro took a 1-0 lead. Remember that? Franklin tied it after the halftime buzzer.
Right. Which is allowable in field hockey.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yep. And then Attleboro expended such effort. They were pumped up for that game that by the late stages of the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, they were gassed.
Yeah.
And Franklin came away with a well-earned 4-1 win. And Franklin just lost yesterday 1-0 to the tremendous Walpole program. And Lindsay Antunes, Attleboro's coach, she played under Coach Quinn at North Attleboro. Coach Quinn now in charge of that Walpole program. Pass in front, trying to turn and shoot, tip. Ellis with the goal, and I believe the assist is going to number 8, Jordan Mooney. So Madison Ellis, her second goal, that makes it 5-0, 3:46 to go, first half.
Yeah, Milford is just having no success getting it cleared away from in front of the goal.
Yeah.
The keeper may make a stop, but then it doesn't get cleared out of there.
So who's that on the back line for Attleboro? That's number 16 in, Chloe Newman, and on the back line for the Bombardiers. I believe Chloe's a senior. You know, Ned, when we don't have a number, it's always someone who's really good. Broken up by Newman. Nice play.
Okay.
Nice play with a stick smack. There we go. There's still plenty of enthusiasm on the Milford bench there.
So she's got to move it sideways for a bit before it goes to the goal.
Jordan Douglas will start for Milford. Moves back, room, nice wrist shot inside, tipped away. I believe that was number 2, Coleman. It might have been number 20, Megan Ferreira. Oh, where's my rats? I've got to look through. I do have the full varsity and JV roster for Attleboro somewhere in my bag. I got to find that. Is that Jordan Mooney?
Yeah.
I believe it is. Oh, nice defensive play by Bontempo again. Landers with the steal for Attleboro. That's Bissett against Bontempo. Siobhan Landers. Oh, leads. A nice pass to Mooney, who gets it in front. Nice defensive work by Milford's number 7, Ringo, who clears it out. Milford trying to counterattack, but making that impossible, number 21, Kelsey Hodson. That's a quick reaction.
Right.
Gee, I guess we know why Kelsey got called up to the varsity today. Landers, Coleman.
Right.
Attleboro will restart with Siobhan Landers. Cross up top, tipped away by number 14, but it goes to Coleman's stick, thanks to the work. Whoops, and that's going to be, that call's going to go against Attleboro's Hodgson.
You can't block somebody off from the ball. Again, sportswoman-like play.
Yes, and
That's in the rules.
basketball and soccer, it's called boxing out, and field hockey, it's called a whistle.
Right.
Nice work by Jordan Mooney.
Milford foot, but outside the circle.
Yeah. Quick start, Landers. Ball pops in the air, but stays in place. Shooting, sweep. Oh, what a save! Save of the game by Hunt. Shot came by number 23, Paige Parento.
Okay. 16 yards again.
Wow.
20. Less than half a minute to go.
Yep.
So, again, feels like he plays the whistle. No secret super mystery tie.
Yes, I have unofficially 10 saves for Hunt here in this half. Newman. Stolen by 14. Gets it ahead. Counterattack for the Scarlet Hawks. Newman's there to break it up. Nice work by number 9, Kaylee Nevins. And that will end the first half. Yeah, Kaylee Nevins and the unknown number 12 combined. Ned, a couple of comments, then we'll take our halftime break.
Well, I think Milford's showing spirit, but unfortunately it's just massively overmatched here.
Yep.
But they're trying.
Yep.
They haven't given up. There's no sign they're giving up. They're keeping it going.
And we'll be right, whoops. What is this thing on my screen? We'll be, oh boy.
Paul and computers, wonderful. We will be back. It's about a 5-minute halftime.
If I can get this thing off my screen so I can play the commercials. All right, we'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency.
Are you looking for more opportunity? The Literacy Center is here to help. We have free year-round classes in English, computer literacy, and high school equivalency. With the help of teachers and tutors, you can prepare for your citizenship test, make a resume, get ready for college, or learn how to speak better English. Classes held during the day, evening, or on Saturdays. View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We lost our live read for Rico's Pizza. I think it might have flown out the press box window. Route 1, North Attleboro, pizzas, subs, calzones, or calzones, according to Dave Angel.
Right.
All fresh ingredients, all local, all good. For Milford, we have number 12 and number 14's numbers, and of course, whatever number is missing from a program, it's always one of the better players. They weren't in the scorebook. They are now. Samantha Fazo is number 12, and Emma Trudeau is number 14 for Milford, who both played well. It's interesting. The great girls basketball coach at Oliver Ames, Laney. Oh, what's her last name? Hyphenated name, but she's a legend. In her first 42 years of high school coaching, Ned, 0 technical fouls. In her 43rd year, she picked up her first because they had a player's number wrong in the scorebook. In front, shot, score! Hat trick for Madison Ellis. Or was that McMahon or Ellis? Hold on. Was that McMahon or Ellis who scored that?
I think Ellis carried it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maddie Ellis with the goal, giving her 3 for a hat trick. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Dave Angel confirming it was number 18. That's Madison Ellis. As my program nearly blows away. So early in the third quarter, a 6-0 lead for the Bombardiers. That score with 13:57 to go. Where did our Rico's Pizza stuff go? All right, sorry, ladies. Let's get back to the game.
Yeah, they aren't in a position to go buy pizza at the moment.
Right, so Ellis with a hat trick on the day. So she now has 20 goals on the season, second best in the Hockomock League. Here comes Milford, the counterattack. There's
Number
Fazo.
12, yeah. Now we finally know who she is.
Yes. There we go, Mike. Ned, let me turn your mic up.
Stick hack.
Yep. Initial good work by number 8, Stephanie Wong. It was the second one where we heard the stick whack.
It's actually interesting. I think that's the first.
There we go.
There he is, playing with my microphone.
Yeah.
You know, first one we've heard called today. Though they say that the officials are big on letting play continue.
Yes.
If it didn't make any difference or maintained an advantage. So.
Oh, nice defensive work, number 7, Amelia Westwater. There's Landers. Call made on the far side by Gary Schlickman. Hillman, pass to the right, nice pass, center cross, behind the line. And who was that cross made by? Oh, by the way, number 4 for Attleboro, that's senior Audrey Sears. And 22 for the Bombardiers, Nora DeRoser. Now on the far side. Oh, wow. That was Ellis. And again, Maddie Ellis. You know whose name we haven't called all day? Emma Briggs, who's one of their best defenders, number 19. She also has 2 goals on the year. And Emma, one of the best defenders in the entire Hockomock League. Haven't had to call her name today. Right now, she's out. On defense are Trinity Harrison, and I'm trying to see who the other player is. Can't right now. But I knew there was something wrong when we hadn't mentioned Emma Briggs' name. Again, she normally plays defense. Coach Antoon started her at Foxborough, at forward against Foxborough, and she proved Coach Antoon's decision correct as she scored both Attleboro goals in that 2-1 win. There's the other defender, number 20, Megan Ferreira.
Nice stop. Again, proving you should go around people, not try to go through them.
Ned, I used to run 10Ks. You only have a 5-minute halftime, so I had to run across the field and back. I think I tweaked my left groin.
Oh.
Rats.
Well, how's your foot doing?
Foot's doing better. My broken foot is finally healing.
So you decided to run across the field to help the foot, right?
Bontempo knocked the ball out. And again, when I was down there, whoa, there's a shot in front. That is wide. That was off the stick of Maddie Ellis again.
Milford's got to get those balls out of there. You can't give Attleboro the second or third chance. Good second effort by that player. It was sideways, so who could possibly know who she is?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Ned. There we go. Sorry.
No. I say no. The player is every time was still sideways.
Oh, Hillman again. And there's Westwater. She got all of that one. I think that was a 4-iron or a 3-iron. They even make 3-irons anymore? I don't think so. I think it's 6-0 Bombardiers, 9:43 to go. Clock still moving.
But it had to be a right-handed one, though.
Yes, exactly. And that hops over the stick of Sarah McMahon, wearing tightly braided hair today. I have a story about that in a moment. Ned, you know, as we coached for, 16 years together in Special Olympics up in Westboro, basketball and soccer, that my wife, Sally Jane, passed away in 2004. My son, Camden, was 15. Grace was 13 with very long hair. So Sarah McMahon, who's got very elaborate braids today, she was surprised to learn that one of my skills in life is I'm an outstanding hair braider. And the other thing I had to take over after Sally passed away was watching the Gilmore Girls on Tuesday nights with my daughter Grace. And I was telling Sarah that story, and all of her teammates, and the coaching staff, Lindsay Antunes and Laura Urkel, also big fans of the Gilmore Girls.
Now, are you a fan or just had to watch
I wasn't at first, but you know, you watch it enough, you learn all the characters. Melissa McCarthy, before we knew who she was. The guy who plays Kirk is fantastic. Yes, I grew into being a fan of the show.
Yeah, we watched it some. Having daughters similar age to Grace.
Yes, that's right. One of them now coaching field hockey at Union College.
I got fairly good at braiding hair, not necessarily for my girls, but the fact that my wife has had waist-long hair all the time I have known her.
Yeah. Clearing it in for the Bombardiers, I believe that was Emma Briggs, number 19. There she is. She's in the midfield now. Something is just not right when you've gotten this far into a field hockey game, 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, and that's the first time you mentioned her name. Now she's playing up front.
Right.
So, the outlet pass stolen. Briggs on her backhand spins to the forehand in front. Another save. Nice one by Hunt.
Found a Milford foot. Man. But that sequence was better. The keeper made the initial save, and the defender moved it out.
Yeah.
Farther out, so it wasn't sitting right in front of her. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to give the keeper a chance.
So this is the first corner of the second half, 6 of the game for the Bombardiers. McMahon down low to Briggs. Briggs with a crossing pass. Landers. Westwater. Tipped in front. No goal. I think that went off the foot. The ball did end up in the net, but I think it went off the foot of either Briggs or Ellis.
He was whistling it well before it got to the net. So
But that was good, quick passing, Ned.
Right. I think they're experimenting a little bit.
Which is what you should do when you're playing an opponent who you have the edge over. Try new things. Again, we have Briggs, usually a defender, playing offense.
That's also how you discover whether some of these people can do some things you didn't expect.
Exactly. And, bring players liberally off the bench. Let's lift that up a little bit. Whoops. Not into your glasses, sorry. There we go.
Yeah, I've had to put my hat on because of the sun, and it makes the headphones not fit that reliably.
Ellis fighting hard against the Milford defender with a wrinkled number, and we can't tell you who it is, and she's played well.
Other foot.
Yep.
Hey, Dave was saying how much fun the sun is when he's using the camera up there.
Second penalty corner of the half, 8th of the game. This will be Westwater inserting to Briggs. That went off the foot of Ellis.
Right.
No, that was number 14, Jordan Croteau. I'm sorry. That's who the insert went to. Briggs is 19. And I believe that's Bontempo restarting.
Strong hit down the field.
Yes. That's Carmela Bontempo.
I'm a fan of those. I don't see them as often as I'd like. I know my daughter is a fan of them too.
Yeah. Madison Ellis battling against Ringo. Here come the Scarlet Hawks. broken up. Well, off the leg, I guess, of number 20, Megan Ferreira. I think that's Wong for Milford. Over to number 14, Trudeau. Good hustle to keep that in bounds.
Like I say, Milford may be down, but they're not acting beaten.
Yes, and you can hear a lot of enthusiasm from the bench. Emma Trudeau, one of their seniors and captains, Emma Trudeau, Stephanie Wong, and Maddie Hunt, the goaltender, are the 3 senior captains. And from what we've seen today, I don't know if Coach Dowd picked the captains or the team did, but they chose wisely, Ned.
Right.
Love that enthusiasm from the Milford bench. And I wish I got that young girl's name. She was one of them, helped me set up our handwritten program for Milford before the game. Good to see the school spirit. That was Westwater on the defense. Nice steal for the Bombardiers.
Bit of back and forth there, but
Jordan Croteau.
got to go up and attack her. Don't let her run.
Bethel tries to break it up. Finally, Bontempo.
Milford ball. I'm not exactly sure why. Probably a foot.
Oh, Bontempo not as much on that one. Leads to a steal. Pressure applied by Coleman. Nice work. Inside, tips over the stick, gets to number 8, Mooney. Right, pad save.
Oh, hit a foot.
Oops.
So it's corner.
Well, she's getting the save in my stats, Ned. I already wrote it down.
Well, no, I think it hit a foot on the way out.
Oh, okay.
So the whistle was all after the fact.
Second save this half, 12th of the game for Maddie Hunt. Westwater will insert as the clock is moving with 2:40 to go, 2:39, 2:38. You get the point.
Yeah.
Westwater will insert all the way up to Ellis. Oh, what a blast. And a sprawling kick save. That is the third red pen save. Exceptional save by Maddie Hunt. Yeah, Milford beat Sharon 1-0 their first game of the season. Still looking for victory number 2. And at halftime, Coach Dow doing a great job talking to the girls, Ned. Intermixing.
It's blowing everything off.
Yes,
here.
really. Strategy. You know, what he wanted the girls to do in the second half, and they have allowed fewer shots in the second half. Also with the ability to, he's an English teacher, and he threw in some F. Scott Fitzgerald references, which got a laugh out of the girls, and you like to see that when, you know, again, this is a varsity game. It's competitive. It matters. But we all started playing sports as kids because it's fun. And it was good to see Coach Dowd be able to do some true technical coaching, but also allow the girls to have some fun.
Right.
Ellis. What a drive by Ellis, and what a shot, and what a score. That was a long entry pass from the back line. Might have been Westwater, but that's Ellis's 4th goal of the game, fourth goal of the game, 21st of the season, 7-0 Bombardiers.
Beautiful job of stick handling through people.
Yeah.
And I think they maybe should have challenged her a bit more, but it's easy for me to say that.
Yeah. Well, Ellis was going very quickly.
Yeah, right.
But I wonder if Coach Dodd, obviously that's the time of year where maybe they're teaching the famous F. Scott Fitzgerald book, Where the Rich Are Not Like Us. You know, the Robert Redford movie years ago, redid it with Leonardo DiCaprio recently.
Great Gatsby?
That's it, Great Gatsby, thank you.
I don't think I ever read that.
I wonder if I stayed down there long enough, we would have gotten a few Shakespeare references.
Okay, about 16, 15 seconds to go before the end of this quarter.
You might have heard Coach Dowd say, "My kingdom for a goal."
All right. don't know if you're allowed to bribe people or not. You know?
And there it is. That ends the third quarter with the score: Attleboro 7, Milford nothing. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. We used to say he was one of 14 people on planet Earth who actually knows the rules of field hockey, but a lot of us have caught up to Ned as the years have gone by. Dave Angel's our cameraman on top of the program, although the wind is blowing pretty hard. Dave, you still up there?
Yeah. Uh-oh, no stomp.
Yes, really. Peter Bray is our running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. The good news is I did find my full Attleboro roster, not the special typewritten one with big font that I made up. I still can't find our Rico's Pizza live read. What happened to that? It's probably blowing around in the wind somewhere in North Attleboro or Plainville by now. Sarah McMahon driving to the net. Nice crossover cut. Gets the pass in the middle, broken up by Bontempo. And again, nice defense by the other defender whose number we can't read. It might, well, I was going to say it might be 16. That's the Hunt, the goaltender's number. Hard shot from up top by Nora DeRozier. Westwater hit the boot of number 23, Paige Parento. 14:19 to go. Again, Attleboro coming into this game on a 2-game losing streak. Whoa! Ooh, is that hit Westwater?
So decided that Attleboro made it, that Milford made it dangerous.
Yep. Now, the referee's checking with Westwater to see if she's okay. If the ball hit me in the head, the referee would check the ball to make sure the ball's not damaged.
Right.
And then
it's only rock hard plastic.
Yeah. Well. Attleboro restarting.
Do you realize that in field hockey they specifically say the entire ball has to go across the line to score because occasionally they break?
Wow.
Or to cover in case that the ball breaks and only half of it gets there.
Landers tried to center that, hopped away. Attleboro will get a look at Ellis. What's good to see, I know it's a lopsided score situation, but you know, being over it, still a lot of enthusiasm on both benches. Again, the records, they matter before the game starts and after the game ends, but while the game's going on, you're just playing the game you love to play, and none of that stuff matters. Westwater tries to bring it in. Nice play defensively. Who was that? Oh, but coming in from behind is Coleman back checking. I believe that was number 3 for Milford, McKenna Smith, who made that earlier nice defensive play. Hillman on the right side. Her cross was knocked down nicely. Landers goes to the backhand. Nice work, I think, by Douglas again, whose name we mentioned a lot early on.
Good run, and here
sprinting up.
They cheer it, you know.
Yeah.
Again, the enthusiasm is just so much there.
Oh, I see. We do have foul, but we have Fazo as number 11. She's number 12 on there. Okay, that's that mistake. Hillman draws the whistle. Landers will restart. Back to Hillman. Cross. Broken up by Bontempo. Follow-up shot. I believe that was Sarah McMahon with a follow-up shot. No, that was the shot was by Paige Parento. McMahon was cutting to the net. There we go. That was the good idea that one of the Attleboro parents was referencing. 11:30 to go. Bontempo starts, gets over to number 14, Emma Trudeau, one of the captains. Nice stick work by Hillman, which leads to the Landers steal. Good work by Jordan Douglas again, the Milford junior, taken away by Hillman. Hillman has been just outstanding today. Oh, Sarah McMahon with a pass to Ellis, who hustles to keep it in. Back to McMahon. McMahon with a hard shot, kicked out by the right leg of Hunt, her 4th save of the half. Sarah McMahon, 9 goals, 8 assists on the season. And again, she played on the right side as a junior and sophomore and junior, switching to the more difficult left side this year. Had a slow start scoring-wise, but has really picked it up, as she's now up to 17 points on the year. I think the wind's picked up, if we can trust our field mic, Ned.
Right, at least changed enough direction. The mic definitely notices it now. I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah. No, you know Tim Dowd, he played ice hockey for Coyle Cassidy when he was in high school, teaches English at Milford High. When you got a team with this record coming in 111, and the girls are still having so much fun, I think you got the right guy for the job.
He's doing something right.
Yes. And it's kind of reminiscent, of the Attleboro program years back. Some very, very good players, but not enough depth to get 11, varsity level players out in the field at a time. But again, if word spreads about his coaching style, I think Milford will be there in a few years.
Yeah, well, I think, you've got to get the good athletes to come play your sport. And it takes a while because they can't just walk in and do it.
Yeah.
They got to decide, oh, that's something I want to do and learn.
Especially a sport like field hockey, which we talked before, of all the high school sports, the skill required to play field hockey, it might exceed all of the other high school sports. You can only use one side of the stick. Yeah. The stick is ridiculously short. You can't use your body to screen out opponents.
Right. No, it is definitely a skill-based that, muscles help, but it's muscles behind skill.
Briggs comes out, gets around Hunt. Great follow-up defensive play. I believe that was Bontempo. Might have been the other young lady from Milford whose number I can't read, and now they're checking to see if Maddie Hunt is okay. And I think that was, Ned, that was Hillman on the right wing who started that play again.
That was tremendous reaction by the Milford defense.
Yep. 10th corner of the game for Attleboro.
The call.
And think that's going to go against Westwater?
Or just a reset.
Oh, restart, okay.
And he has sent one of the defenders out.
Okay.
So somebody left the line too early.
So that's one of the Flyers. All right, so Maddie Ellis inserts up top Westwater. Bontempo serves as the flyer, but the shot is blocked down low. Rebound, another save. That shot was by Kalen Coleman.
But a foot happened before it. He let the shot continue.
Yep.
So now another corner, another try.
Fifth save of the half. Whoops, no, I put that. Fifth save of the half, 15th of the game for Matty Hunt, and this is the 11th corner coming up. This will be Westwater, Ellis, McMahon, Mooney. No, 14's Croteau. In front, shot, score. And I believe that's number 7 with the goal for Attleboro. Yes, Amelia Westwater. So Amelia now has 2 assists on the day and a goal. So for the season, she's got 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points. I apologize, didn't get who that assist came from in the right wing. If I had to guess, it was either 23 or Hillman, who's been so active on the right side all day. 23's Paige Parento. So we'll put 23 or 5. 8-0 Bombardiers. 6:45 to go. And again, Madison Ellis.
Ooh, kept it in.
Going to East Strasburg State.
He disagrees.
Yeah. Restarting for Milford will be number 7, Ashlyn Ringo, the junior midfielder. And Attleboro uses 2 defenders, plays their 4 midfielders in a diamond formation. At the back of that is Westwater. And then 4 forwards. Actually, Westwater's playing at the top of the diamond right now in the second half. Again, with this lead, putting players in different positions, improve their skills.
Right.
Westwater with a long hit. Hillman puts pressure on. That went off the leg of Abby Owens, but they play advantage, and Milford keeps it. And again, that's a rule change they've made in field hockey over the years. It used to be an automatic whistle. Now they play advantage.
Right. Always, to some extent, you play advantage, except they just stress, don't stop unless you have to. And it's helped the game. Yeah, one that...
5:30 to go. Still hustling after the ball out of bounds and wanting to get going quickly. Steal. That's Lamb, I believe. Tough to see in the far side, but I think it is. Cross is broken up by Milford. New players on for Milford there. I'm trying to see her number. Kylie Nevins, number 9, is out there.
Foot.
Yep. 16-yard hit.
Well, yeah, we're hit from the 16. Yeah.
So Nevins is now over on the left wing for Milford, and Emma Trudeau out there as well on that side. And again, the left side tougher to play than the right side. There's Trudeau. Broken up from behind by Jordan Croteau.
I must say, I realized that Milford has never come up the right.
Huh.
They're somewhat to the middle or to the left. But again, most of the time they've been able to get a ball, it's been over on their left side.
Yep.
They make a stop and get a chance. I'm losing my voice here, I think.
Oh, nice move. I believe that was Trudeau again, one of the captains.
Yeah.
Geez, you're right. And of course, some of that is probably Attleboro trying to
keep them over there, and that's when where they get the ball is that side. You don't take the time, or they don't have the power to cross the field.
Trying to get a shot on goal. Ava Haggerty is Attleboro's senior goaltender. Came into the year, 14 games played, 3rd in the league with 122 saves behind M. Gannon of Taunton and Madison Hunt of Milford. They're the only 2 goaltenders in the entire league with more saves. And their goals against average, 1.86. We have never seen an Attleboro goaltender with a GAA below 2 this late in the season. Inside 5 minutes to go.
Milford is continuing attack opportunities here.
Going for the high flip. Driving in, broken up by Jordan Croteau, the senior.
Milford is battling.
It's the 2 13s battling against each other. Marley Young for Attleboro, Jordan Douglas for Milford. And there's Madison Ellis with a chance to show her speed. Who's that running with her? Ellis still in control of the ball. Joining her on the left is number 8, Mooney. And I'm trying to see that number, that Milford player, because she had good speed to stay with Maddie Ellis. She's got the ball in her hand now.
Right.
If you're watching at home through Dave Angel's camera, you've got a better view of it than we do. I believe that was number 6. Oh, Ashlyn Ringo. Cross in front. Hunt coming out aggressively to kick that away.
Yeah. You don't really want to get in the way of a keeper who's going for the ball. They have lots of padding on them.
16-yard hit. This will be bon tempo.
Deep hit.
Yeah.
Try to get it out of there.
Westward battling Trudeau for it.
Oh.
Picked up by Nevins. Marley Young for
Oops,
Attleboro.
we've lost the scoreboard.
Well, battery ran out. For the Bombardiers, first goal scored by Madison Ellis, assisted by Westwater. Second goal scored by Siobhan Landers. We think the assist went to Olivia Hillman. Third goal of the third quarter, another Westwater assist, this time to Olivia Hillman to make it 3-0 as the first quarter ended. Bombardiers had 2 more goals in the second quarter. The assist, a hard shot off a corner by Madison Ellis, left pad saved by Hunt, but Hillman was there to find the net and the rebound, her second goal.
So tremendous sort of stick battling going there. Attleboro not letting the ball go forward.
That was DeRozier of Attleboro against McKenna Smith of Milford there. And here comes Attleboro on the offense.
Good pass.
Jordan Mooney. And that good pass you mentioned, Ned, was by Marley Young. It's number 1 for Milford, Ashley Maldonado. As Coach Dodd also clearing his bench. Whoops. And again, the girls come to practice. They give you their all.
They should get a chance to play.
Exactly. It's the coach's duty. I know it's not rec league, it's varsity, and it matters, but especially this point in the season, if players have been dedicated to your program, you get them on the field when you can.
And you do want them to come back next year.
Yeah. Oh, nice work. That Mooney? Yes, it was.
Right.
Oh. Hopped over the stick. That's Hillman. And that went off the leg of that Milford defender whose shirt is bunched up and back and can't read her number. She's had 4 or 5 really good defensive plays in this game, and I've never got to use her name. Nice drive by Hillman, broken up by the aforementioned Milford defender with the unreadable number. Maldonado doing some good work. For Attleboro, their 5th goal. The assist went to Jordan Mooney. That was with 3:46 to go in the half on a great pass to Maddie Ellis for her second goal to make it 5-0. In the third quarter,
That is the game.
Ellis had 2 more goals at the with 13:57 to go in the third, and with just 55 seconds to go to make it 7-0. Attleboro just 1 goal here in the fourth quarter. We're not sure if the assist went to Hillman or Paige Parento, but the goal scored by Westwater. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goals on the day for Maddie Ellis. That gives her 21 on the year. She also had 2 assists, I believe. That gives her 13. So for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, net an 8-0 win. Final comments.
Well, Attleboro played well, I believe. Milford is just overmatched. Attleboro, interesting there in the end with the mix-up of people. And Milford was getting some chances. Nobody was letting up with their enthusiasm,
right?
Which is, I think, you could say, oh, we're ahead 7-8-0. Who cares?
Yes.
You know, and it wasn't happening. And it wasn't happening. Milford saying we're behind.
So for Attleboro, we'd have to say the players of the game today, anyway, would be Maddie Ellis. And I'd say also number 5, Olivia Hillman. She was outstanding today. For Milford, I'd go with either probably number 14, maybe Bontempo, the defender, maybe Emma Trudeau, one of their captains, but you've got to go with Madison Hunt, their goaltender today. She had at least 16 saves. I'm not even sure if I counted all of them accurately, and only allowed 1 goal off a corner out of Attleboro's 8 goals in the game. Actually, 2 goals came out of corners out of the 8 goals. So congratulations to the Blue Bombardiers. They are now 9-4 on the season. In the Kelly Rex division, they are 9-5-1 overall. Milford 1-12 on the season. I'm Paul Healy. He's Ned Rich. Dave Angel's been on camera, and he'll be editing this later. Peter Bray on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge.
Milford is Attleboro is guaranteed to go to the playoffs. They both have a high power ranking and a winning record.
Excellent.
So they will go to the playoffs this year.
Thank you for mentioning that. That's why you're here, Ned. Way to go. Then thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.